Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Warakah Kadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And just want to read some of this article here from WND. It says, they want to live forever, they want to be gods. New alarm over big tech and ascending the human race. Alright, which really what it should say is ascending the Edomite race, because they're the ones behind this. It says, as big tech continues to expand its control over all things on the internet, a new alarm is being sounded over what's purported to be its next targets, the human body and the soul. Alright, the warning is coming from Andrew Torber, the CEO of Gab.com, a free speech alternative to the likes of Facebook and Twitter. During an appearance Saturday on War Room with former President Trump aide Steve Bannon, Torber, an outspoken Christian, asserted the tech giants are looking at creating a post-human race. They're talking about ascending the human race biologically, Torber said. They're talking about chips in your brain or altering your DNA, all sorts of things that apply technology to the human biology and try to make it to, I guess in their minds, the next level, essentially making them gods and having all of us, the rest of us, under their control. It's fundamentally destroying our humanity by appending technology to our bodies, and they believe to our souls. They want to live forever. They want to be gods, which of course God is not going to take lightly to, and God will pass judgment on. He says Christians need to recognize this is going on. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not some sci-fi movie. Torber explained. This is the future that these guys are focused on bringing into power, is consolidating their power, consolidating all the wealth to them, consolidating all the data to them. Right. And he would be right. Okay, this is the agenda of the elites of Esau, to completely subjugate the peoples of the earth, including their own people, and use technology to achieve this and to transcend, their bodies, to try and grant unto themselves, eternal life and godhood through technology. Boy. Isaiah 14 and 12, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Right? Because ultimately, these Edomites, beginning with their elites, are going to be brought down. They have dreams of grandeur, they have these plans, they have these desires, but ultimately they're going to fail. Alright? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be minds behind the operation. Right? The average Edomite doesn't know you're an Israelite. They don't know anything. Alright? They're nothing but pawns. Now that's not going to excuse them, alright, for the way they have treated you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And that doesn't mean that they haven't had a share and a part in this kingdom, because they have. Alright, and they're going to be punished, alright? Just as all the common people in Egypt were punished, they're going to be punished. Alright, just because they're not Pharaoh, just not because they're not a part of the elites, just because they're not the heads, doesn't mean they're not going to be punished. But right now, Esau's even coming down on them. Yeah, but that's all good. Now let's get Psalms 64. Alright. This is a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Now, the wicked are the Edomites, but the secret counsel of the wicked represents these elites, right? The elites and their minions, the ones who are in the know, alright? Because like I said, the majority of these Edomites, they're not in the know. They don't know what's going